Hey y'all, what's going on? Okay, so real quick. I ain't really got time for an intro, but hey. Y'all ring the doorbell, hit the thumbs up, the like button. I got this, I'm finna cook for y'all, and I got this quick little recipe that is real good that I wanna show y'all real quick, and I'm finna have some company, so I can't really you know, uh, the video gonna be I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm gonna try to put this together for y'all to see what I'm finna do. Okay, so yesterday I went to my friend's house or whatever, and every time I go over to my friend's house, I always fry chicken for us, right? Supposed to be anyway, fry some chicken. Okay, so by the time I go in the kitchen thinking that he just took out some chicken for me to fry, it's always something extra. If whether it's a chicken gizzard, some kind of pork, hog maws, something. Every time I get in, I always find something more than chicken in the sink. So, in the pot. So, so lately, like the past couple times, when it's chicken gizzards, I fry the chicken gizzards with the chicken, cook that. But the last time he had some a pork. I didn't know what the pork was. So I was like, this don't look like something that'll be tender when it's done. So I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to do a curry. Good thing I did because he had already made some peas and rice and put them in the refrigerator, right? So we had warmed the peas and rice up to go with the curry chicken, and it had the hog maws mixed in with it and everything. It was so good. I did curry chicken, y'all. It was so good. Okay, so last night, I'm thinking I'm just going to fry some chicken, go in there, and lo and behold, it was some chunks of pork in there. So I'm like, this look like some rib tips, right? So I was like, I can't just fry this with the chicken and it be tender. So I was like, okay, so I'm just finna smother this down in gravy. Child, how about we had us some smothered chicken, some white rice, and how about it was actually smothered chicken with ham, child. Ham! When I tell y'all it was so good, everybody talked about the child. It was so good. It was so good to what I'm making it again today. It was so good till mama woke up thinking about it. It was so good till my mother-in-law was talking about it. Y'all, when I tell y'all it was so good, I got to redo it again. So today what I'm going to be making is that same old thing. I got me some chicken wings. I got some onion, bell pepper. I seasoned the chicken wings. I'm going to tell y'all what I seasoned it with, right? Because I didn't think I was going to be able to do this video with y'all. So I seasoned the chicken wings with some chicken bouillon seasoning, basil, garlic powder, onion powder, mustard, black pepper, chicken bouillon, basil, garlic. Oh, and ginger powder. Ginger powder right here. Ginger. So that's the seasonings I put on the chicken, and some salt. That's the seasonings I put on the chicken. So I just want to show y'all how I put this here together. And so what I'm finna do is I'm finna cut up this bell pepper and the onion, and I'm finna add it into the chicken, okay? And then we're gonna let all that marinate until I get ready to move on to the next step. This is what it look like after it's been seasoned and all that though. Alright, so now you want to get you some, now that everything is marinated, you want to turn your grease on whenever you get ready fried, and get you some self-rising flour, all-purpose flour, but I'm using self-rising. And so I'm going to season up my flour with the stuff I season my chicken with. So I'm adding some onion powder, I'm adding some salt, chicken bouillon, hold on. Black pepper, chicken bouillon seasoning, and garlic powder. Whatever that's it. Oh, where's my garlic powder? Okay, and garlic powder. Okay, so that's what we're seasoning the flour with. Mix that on up real good. Okay, and now you want to, so now you want to take your ham and you want to coat it in that flour. Now you could do like this is like regular ham, y'all. Like nothing special. Like the ham that you use for Thanksgiving. And so this was a ham that I cut up. But you could buy like those chunks of ham that's already cut up in cubes. The big, like the real ham though. And you want it, it's called pork shoulder. That's what it's called, pork shoulder chunks. And it'll be in your section with your smoked meat. Okay, so that's what my friend had. But I have extra ham, so I'm gonna fry my ham like this, and then I'm gonna cut it down smaller when it's done. So you just bread the ham like so. And then we just gonna deep fry just like chicken. We're gonna get a little browning on it. And we're gonna deep fry this here just like chicken, y'all. No different. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I didn't know that at that time when I was doing this that it was actually ham I was frying. I thought maybe it was like some, you know, some pork, like rib tips or something, you know, like the country style ribs. That's what I thought it was until I went to eating it and it was ham. But when I tell y'all, this here is so good, so good. I had to recreate this again today, and we just had this here last night. So everybody, they was like, man, that was good. But honey, he be taking out stuff, honey. I be having to figure out what I'm gonna do with it, cause he'll be saying, oh, I took out this or I took out that. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go in there and fry some chicken. And kind of find out, honey, to my surprise, it be other stuff. All right, so we finna get ready to deep fry this. All right, so now I got my deep fry going. My meat the grease is ready. And I'm just finna drop this ham down right here. And we just gonna brown it up. Give it a little crisp and crunch on it. And then we're gonna move on to the next step. Alright, so you want to get you some potatoes and cut them up. I just cut mine up like fries, you know, because that's what we had. I was supposed to be frying these like french fries, but I used these in the recipe. And I got my cabbage over here going, y'all. But the star of the show is this meat dish that I'm making. Okay, so now you're going to take your chicken wings and get those breaded as well. I threw some chicken legs in there to make sure it's enough for everybody. But bread your chicken wings in a flour. Sit those to the side too, so they'll be ready when it's time to deep fry those. So we finna fry all this chicken. We're gonna fry the chicken and we're gonna fry the ham. Okay? So just get it all breaded. If you get you some onions and bell peppers down in here, honey, if they get in this flour, throw them in that grease too. Let them get a little crisp on them. It'll be alright. But this how you do this meal. Y'all, when I tell you girls are beasts in the kitchen, I put this meal together, baby, and it was so good. It was a hit. Everybody loved it. And as long as it tastes good, y'all, that's all that really matters. Okay. So we're gonna go check these here pieces of ham because you really ain't trying to fry them that long. You just want to get you a little crust on them, right? So the onions and the bell peppers and stuff that's in this pot here, in this bowl, I'm finna take them and throw them in this pot because I got a pot of water going that I'm finna get boiling, right? So we're gonna take all them onions and bell peppers and stuff and get them right in that pot. All right? Okay. So let me go check this ham. All right. So, oh yeah, this ham here is ready. Ready to get pulled up out of there. And so, drain it, and the only thing I'm finna do is take that ham and put it right here in this pot of water. Okay, so I dumped the ham in the pot of water. I'm just gonna drop this ham down. The rest and let that there fry. Alright, so before I dumped the ham over, I dumped it and forgot that I wanted to break this down into smaller pieces. So we're gonna cut the ham down into smaller chunks like that. And then we'll get it over in the pot. That way it'll be some in every bite. Okay, gonna get that right on over in the pot. Alright, so I got that down in this pot here. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna drop down my chicken wings. And you just want to get a crust on them. You ain't got to get it all the way done because this is going to finish cooking over in that pot with that ham. We're going to fry that down. Okay, so now the onion and the juices and all that, we're going to take that and drop it down right in here. Alright y'all, so this chicken here is browned enough, ready to go. I'm going to drain this chicken. We're about to get this chicken right on over there in that pot with that ham. And I'm going to drop down some more chicken. You see, I got these little onion pieces. We're going to drop that right on down and fry it too. Hopefully I don't make no mess trying to do this. Drop it right on down. I'm gonna drop down some more chicken. Okay. I'm gonna throw those onions right on in there with that. Sprinkle them on in. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Now I got the chicken over here in the pot. Everything is going together. Y'all see that though? It's creating the gravy. You see it? Y'all, when I tell y'all this gonna be so good. Oh, I can't wait, baby. Alright, so now we got the broth. We got everything in here. Got the last couple pieces of chicken to add to it, right? And so now you want to just let this here cook down till it get tender, but not falling all off the bone and stuff like that. But you see, you got the ham in there. The ham give it a nice flavor as well. I'm just gonna taste my broth. Okay. And I'm just tasting it for my seasonings. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of celery salt. Celery salt. I'm going to add some black pepper, and then I'm going to add some, I'm going to season it up the same way I seasoned the chicken. Garlic powder. We just seasoning the gravy now. Garlic powder. I'm going to put some onion powder up in there. Then I'm going to add some chicken bouillon seasoning up in here. Add some of that. Then I'm going to add some ginger in there. Gotta put some ginger. A little bit of that flavor. And then we're going to add some basil. Add some basil to it. Okay. Then we're going to get all that done mixed up together. And now I'm going to put my lid on this and just let it cook down. Get the chicken done and tender. You taste that again for the flavor. Oh yeah, on point. On point, y'all. Alrighty, y'all. So now we got the chicken in here and everything is going good and chicken about done and all that there. So now you don't want to wait till the chicken is about falling off the bone and stuff like that to add your potatoes, because you know you got to give these potatoes time to cook. So now I'm just going to add my potatoes right on in. And this was a created meal by me. So now you just take those potatoes, push it down in there, turn the pot down on low, that way you get the potatoes time to cook and not stick in your pot. And you don't want the potatoes cooked till they just all toe up and stuff, you know. You just want them cooked till they done. So mix them till they get right on down in there. And by the time the potatoes get done, everything could be done. So I'm gonna put the lid back on that and let it cook till the potatoes done. Alrighty, y'all, so when it's done, this is what it looks like. My chicken with my ham and potatoes, and it's smothered in gravy. When you fry it, the flour off of the meat, it makes a gravy, y'all. When I tell y'all, this is so good, so good. And the potatoes, like I said, is done whenever the potatoes is tender. So that's it right there. So I played it up for y'all in a little bit. And that's the cabbage. Y'all, this is what it look like. I know it look like nothing, but fried cornbread right there. The cabbage is over there. And the meat is on top of the rice. There go the rice right there. And baby, we about to dig in.